Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. LeMahieu leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
In the dirt here. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this one misses for ball 4, and the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball just inside. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1.
That's the ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curve's in there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
That's the ball low.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Liner in there for a base hit. Voit is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses.
Nope.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Ready now, Dalton Varsho. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Varsho, most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Voigt is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. One out and a runner on second base. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1 the count now. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after.
Ouch, that one hit him. Standing in, Tim LaCastro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Nick Ahmed is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-1 pitch.
Full count.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Hit out toward second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the Diamond. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, James Paxton. He grounds it sharply to third. He's right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And it's 1-1. And it's a ball and two strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. Two quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First with two away. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get one on the bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Zach Gallen is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Torres onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Dalton Varsho stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Judge is there. 2 down. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. LeCastro. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. On a line to shortstop. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. A 1-2 pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two and two. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Mike Ford will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. LeCastro is there as he makes the catch, and they'll Luis Sessa is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Luis Sessa.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. The 1-0 delivery. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Sessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Eduardo Escobar waits on deck, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim LaCastro becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Nick Ahmed. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
1-1.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Aaron Judge is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. as they extend their lead to 2.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Merrill Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Hot shot on the ground is short. Marte for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the day.
And the throw is in time to get him to... Digging in to try it again, Carson Kelly. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2-1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3 balls, 1
You do
strike.
not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there.
So now to the plate, Merrill Kelly. Now a bunt attempt here. Torres at the bag. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The center fielder.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. Oh, double play ball to second. 4-3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But it doesn't quite have enough as it's off the wall in the deep part of the yard. And he is in there.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here. I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Now a ball lined to the left side. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. From the stretch, Luis Cessa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 1
You
strike.
certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. LeCastro has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. LeCastro will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on. Ready for another shot now, Ketel Marte. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Christian Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a walk in his last trip.
1-0.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops. Jordan Montgomery, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 7.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Montgomery.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Aaron Judge.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. In now, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's down.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Gio Urshela.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Torres scoops it up, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Striding in, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Voit moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2.
2-2. Ball.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Full count now. 3-2.
We got a full count.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Clint Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 77, Clint Frazier.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Frazier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. 2 out, nobody on. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
The second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to short. There is Ahmed. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the Diamondbacks 3. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carson Kelly is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. David Peralta come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Holder stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Dalton Varsho. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Riding in once again.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Number 53, Zach Richards.
Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Ready on 0-2. This is pulled into right. Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. That tails back over, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bullet back up the middle. Varsho is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Tim LaCastro waits on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no push.
Chad Green comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Nick Ahmed started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Carson Kelly is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. In there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. John Jay will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball.
Baseman,
Aroldis Chapman enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 score on the play, and we are all tied up. Into the box now, Christian Walker. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 2-0 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
2-1. Here it is. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track to the Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Dalton Varsho.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is right there, one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Stepping up to the plate, Haven Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. A 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Zach Gallen gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike one to start the at-bat. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Kelly over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fowler stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Gallen has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The set and the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the wind, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Batting it.
Now in the box, Carson Kelly. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away.